All right, so we're back again. This the fifth quarter podcast. We have some very special guests. This is episode 10. We have Joe and Carlo. Welcome.
Welcome.
So how are you guys?
Great. Good to be alive.
Still happy about the championship. That's it.
I was gonna say for you guys viewers out there, Carlos from Blackhawks, the team that just dominated technically every game they had. We had Jamie last week. I don't know if you got to see that already.
Oh yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole thing twice, maybe.
Did you have the same experience as him with a team being in Blackhawks?
Yeah. Well, I had a good time with Wolves too, and we still talk with Wolves, but communication was great on both teams. So yeah, I mean, Blackhawks was the same thing. Everybody communicated. Everyone worked as a team. Had their opinions about how to win.
Mhm.
Of course, Mark and Kale. We followed their lead.
Yeah,
It was
they're the
it was a
most
good time.
leader.
I
Yeah.
mean,
They're the vocals.
Carlo, I wondered about that. I watched you guys play a couple times. I mean, Mark obviously seems like a vocal
Mhm.
leader and also leads by example, but Kale seemed quiet sometimes. How would you assess how does he
No,
lead? What's his leadership style?
I would say Kale was right there with Mark. I mean, I guess Mark is more, I would say, a journal-alike, where you're gonna follow because he's intimidating sometimes. So he's a good leader like that way. And Kale's more I guess, easier going, I guess. But Mark, I'm gonna listen no matter what. I'm gonna do my best. He's like a big brother. So you want to do good because he goes all out. You know what I mean?
You're talking to Joe the General.
Yeah. No, last year,
he's another
I
general.
never played with Joe before either. I was scared too. I was like, I'm not gonna have Joe shout at me. No way.
That's different. Being scared of someone who's 5'6" versus 6'1" and averaging 30 and 20 is different.
Yeah, weren't you guys in the same team last season?
All
Yeah,
three
I
of
mean,
us.
Yeah,
all three of us. Yeah, we still
Yeah.
talk on Wolves. It's just the same thing. Like, as long as there's communication, everyone's having fun. Like, we all
Yeah.
respect each other. So I'm just there to crack jokes sometimes because it gets serious. Sometimes the chats get serious. So I just
Mhm.
put one-liners in there.
I mean, Ron can attest to this. There's this text thread that we still have with the Wolves that it's pretty funny, and there's some stuff there that probably isn't suitable for this podcast or
Well, Butch is
normal
on there.
conversation.
Butch, Mike Gabriel, Jake, Murdo, Pat. It's a fun group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of like the beauty of this league, right? This brotherhood we have. Like, there's the overall league, and then there's definitely obviously communities within the teams that kind of form individually on the side, and they kind of bond differently because you're in the same team. So those are cool. Like me being in the same team with Joe, we never really used to talk before. We just kind of say, "Hey, what's up?" And then we were in the
Mhm.
team, and then that's a different dynamic. Like with Carlo, I never played with him in the same team other than maybe pickup. So,
Kevin,
but
you remember the
those are
first time I
definitely
met you?
cool times to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still bummed we lost that first round playoffs.
Who
I know,
did you lose to
man.
again?
I don't know, man. It's
To Wolves.
No, we
big in
lost to
sports.
Ivan's team.
Wolves.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Of this
Yeah,
season.
what's their Wolves too, right? Dire Wolves.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I kind of ejected it out of my head because it was.
I know, me too. It was so traumatizing. My brain, was trying to defend me from that.
Although I could watch it again if I wanted.
I can remind you. Let me look. I'm just kidding.
It's like rubbing salt in the wound, bro. It's not too far away too. We were really promising too. We were promising teams to start with, and then just kind of unfortunate events.
Yeah, with Anthony, you, Kevin, and Joe, I thought for sure you guys were gonna go further.
Yeah, I mean Blackhawks was just really strong too.
Yeah, it was a tough season for us at least, but it's a solid league, and some stuff just didn't fall correctly for us, and that's okay. It happens.
Yeah. And I felt like we could have won that first game too, especially when Nick wasn't there. He had some kind of diarrhea. He ate some bad tacos.
Oh yeah, Nick was in there.
But Crespo was just torching us up. I remember that actually the most because I think it was Anthony that was guarding him first, or it was me, and he was just literally demolishing me. And then Anthony was kind of move out of the way. let me do this. But he would just like got caught like he's just getting like foul baited. And Joe, you were like telling him to get it together. Like, bro,
Yeah,
stop jumping.
there was a lot of extenuating circumstances. Like you said, Crespo played well. We didn't play our best game, and it was just like you felt like you were fighting uphill the whole game. But they played well, so I'll just give it to them and use that loss to motivate you to do better.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And do you think that like it's also the mixture of the team sometimes that like obviously determines like a team success?
For sure.
Yeah.
I thought our chemistry was good.
Mm,
I just sometimes the shots just didn't fall. Like a lot of the time, it's like, oh, that's a good look. Oh, okay, you just missed, but what are you gonna
yeah.
do?
We had pretty good defense too, especially like, Anthony was there. He's one of the like the bigger
Yeah,
guys and collecting rebounds. So,
He's a nominee for all defensive team and all first or all defensive or defensive player.
I
yeah,
think he's up there definitely. He's
yeah,
solid.
for sure.
He's a tough inside and outside. Been
Carlo's
like
a
that for a
nominee,
long time.
Carlo is
Who?
a nominee.
Right? Is
Yep.
Yeah,
Joe
most
and Joe's
improved.
in there too, right?
I think for first team.
Oh, you in there for
Also,
most improved?
no, I forgot about Mark Leal.
Offensive player of the year, Joe.
Mark Leal has improved numbers big time.
But I mean, I can't really say between you and us, like, because everyone's probably gonna see this. But yeah, some players kind of like saw the most improved player as like kind of like a jab to their skills.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, like my buddy Raph from work, because we all work together. Me, Raph, Mark, we work
that's right.
together.
You guys all work together. I saw
Yeah,
that.
and Raph was like, "Hey, like nominated for like six man. I'm not a six man. I'm a starter." Like he completely took it like I was like, "Bro, it's not even like that."
Yeah.
He was a
Yeah.
starter?
Well, yeah, for some games because Patrick wasn't there for like the first five. But then our leagues is different though. It's not like in the NBA where like your first five, then you're like supposedly the star. I feel like it's strategical sometimes, or like because we switch every 6 minutes,
Hmm.
Yeah.
so it's kind of different. That like
Mhm.
I thought it was just funny that like they think like. What do they mean? Like I wasn't good last season, and I'm just
Yeah.
better, a little bit better this season. That's kind of like how they
That's
saw it.
why
A lot of
when
it is
Ron said
I use the top tier guys.
when Ron told me I lost weight, it was like, damn, does that mean I was fat
What did
before?
Ron
Shoot,
say?
man. Hey, Carlo, you lost a lot of weight. I was like, damn, does that mean I was fat? Shoot.
Yeah, you lost weight.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Reconnecting.
go with Carlos.
Yeah.
Now it's on.
I left internet.
Yeah, we need a sponsorship by Spectrum
I know Spectrum's
to like
terrible,
increase your
but it's the cheapest one now.
You live in the mountains or something? Jesus, where are you?
No,
Yeah.
I
The
just right
ghost.
here.
You're back to the ghost.
I mean, I like the awards. The awards are great. I think it gives people a talking points, but also gives people somewhat of goals to work towards too. But it's hard to really. You shouldn't take this stuff personally because it's a limited scope and group. So and they're all just essentially differences of opinion. So and heck, if you don't like the results, get better, make it indisputable.
Yeah, true.
Did you see I added 2 more awards to Facebook group?
Oh no, I didn't
The
see it.
best trash talker and most likely to argue with a ref.
Mm,
Oh, VJ gets the best trash talker,
Right
even
now
though
he's winning right now.
I think he should because when he does it, it's actually it's a pretty good way. The way he does it too, it's funny because it's not really personal.
yeah,
He just kind of says it on the side to hype himself up. Although back in the day, I remember when we used to play, he would kind of get in your face a little bit, but that was when we were younger and it was okay. But oh
Yeah.
man, most likely to argue with the ref.
I just
Jeez.
have Pac, Sean, and Justin.
With Justin
yeah. Justin.
for sure.
Shan's winning.
Well, Shan's gotten better. He seems to have conversations, but Justin just hates you if you're a ref. Jesus.
Yeah.
There you go. He's back.
He had that one. Was it this league or the other
TNT.
league? Yeah, when he just really hated the referee because I mean, the referee back then were really bad though. They would like mock you and, and try to fight with you too, like verbally.
Yeah, if they weren't your buddy, then
Yeah, the
Yeah.
refs at certain times they were kind of tread that and cross that fine line of professionalism, and it's like, what are you guys
Mhm.
doing? This is
Yeah.
trying to get people mad so they can fight, or are we trying to have fun here?
Yeah, we were
So
part of
in
that.
that respect, I actually agreed with Justin.
We were part of that game where the girl
He's back.
ref called it with 5 minutes left. Called the game with 5 minutes left, saying, "You guys are down by 25
Yeah, there's
points."
some.
My guy was like, "Well, we still want to play."
Yeah, that's not the point. Sometimes it's just the game played like, man, terrible.
That's why you
So
can't call the games in this league.
yeah.
Agreed.
So we're gonna have two upcoming leagues by Ron by PBLCA, Draft and Dynasty. I believe Dynasty is already formed. There's 4 teams, and both of you guys are part of that, right? Joe,
Yeah.
Carlo.
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah.
captains.
How's your teams looking?
Go ahead,
Well,
Carlo. You go.
you okay, first of all, I mean, Red dropped to me. I was like
He's
so
true.
surprised that Red dropped to me, but it kind of threw me off
Mm-hmm.
because I was ready thinking for sure I'm gonna get John Quintos and Anthony Murto. But then when Red dropped to me, I was like, oh wow. And then after that, I pretty much drafted.
So you're liking better.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same. I'm just like, I was just surprised. I thought Red and Kenny were the top 2 picks, clear top 2 picks.
Mm,
So for Red to drop, I was like, oh, wow. I was like, and then after that, I just drafted people who get back on defense pretty much.
that's good.
Yeah.
So technically, you guys did captains, and then you guys just took turns and who drafted first, right?
So
Ron
yeah.
did that.
So the captains are Joe, Carlo, Justin, and Nico.
Mm-hmm.
So normally we try to keep the captains, usually keep them all the same like skill set, but there was a larger discrepancy with like Justin and, being really young too, and then Nico's first time captain. So
Mm-hmm.
Nico had the first 2 picks, and then Carlo had the next 2 picks, then Joe, then Justin. And then it went back to Nico in the 3rd round, and then it went to Carlo, Joe, and then Justin snaked back up. So he had 2 picks, 3rd and 4th round. And then we just did a snake draft the whole way. And I think it worked out pretty good.
I think it
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I know it's too early. Nothing's been set in stone yet. But like, all of your teams, you guys are comfortable with your teams. Who do you think's gonna like? Who has the strongest team, or you have full confidence with your own team?
I like my team so far. I tried to get guys that are unselfish, have played before, and then definitely can defend because I can't defend anymore. I'm too old and slow. No, I'm kidding. I just looked at the list of the players and kind of guessed as to who would fall where.
Mm.
And like with Carlo, I was surprised that a Red slipped, fell too, but that's okay. I think I was pretty pleased with who I got because we have some length. We have guys that can defend, and if I think we can shoot well, I think we're going to be okay. We're a little bit older, I think, than most. So that's where I got to kind of watch it and make sure we're taking care of ourselves. Ron's
Got
team is pretty strong, I think, as well, because he's got Justin and some guys that are playing pretty well, too.
Yeah.
How about
For
you,
me, I
Carlo?
think Ron's team is really good too. Like they have Pax. Who is your Rob Delasaro?
We're
That's your
not
team?
as old. I'm the oldest. So we have Justin, X, Drew, Kawatahe, Kiko, Billy, and a new player, Emmanuel, who's I'm gonna say maybe 40. He drives all the way
But
from North Hollywood.
Wow.
wow, that's far.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That's
then and
yeah,
then Rob Delasario. I'm sure you know him. He used to play on Ford
yeah.
for that one season.
Yes. I remember he was the point
Shooter.
guard there. They're replacing
Yeah.
it for I forgot his name. He broke his
Yeah.
ankle. or
He's
had
really
surgery.
good. JJ, right?
JJ, yeah. JJ
Yeah.
broke his ankle.
But that's far. One of the players I know that came around that area was from the Thursday League from CNC is AJ Panorama City, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's far, man. And then
That's the
like our
value.
games are late. That's some dedication right there.
All his life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's hard to look for also another community that you can join in and you kind of feel belonged, in the basketball. So you kind of have to travel sometimes for that.
Yeah, that's what we try to do. Our league's not really a league. It's more of like just a bunch of buddies, trying to make it like a brotherhood, not without forcing it. Just, getting everyone to network and play together. It's just a good way to relieve stress,
Mhm.
And
from
it's
the
not, sorry, I think it's not like the leagues that we were doing when we were in our 20s where ultra competitive, almost combative with other people, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're really wanting to get into it. Now
Mm.
we're mature, we're more established, we've got careers and families. You want to do
Yeah.
something that's positive, fun, but it's not going to get in the way of everything.
Mhm.
Your families and wives aren't going to be, and girlfriends aren't going to be mad at you for playing in a bad experience, you know? Come back mad, upset, sore, say, well, why are you doing this? Come home with a smile on your face. It's cool.
Let me ask you this, Joe. Every time in a game, let's say you lose, right? You lose a game. This, do do you have a your partner as your therapist that you have to talk to and you can't sleep at night?
Ooh, gosh, she's great. I'm truly lucky that my wife is the best. But she knows that I pretty much will leave the anger and the frustration
In the court?
wherever we're playing. When I drive home,
Okay.
I'm upset, but I'm not like you. You guys have all competed with and against me before.
Yeah.
I wear that shit on my sleeve like nothing, and I get
Yeah.
really mad and upset. But after that, you have to kind of internalize it and not dwell on it. Obviously, you know, you learn most from when you lose. So I try to remember what I did wrong or what we did wrong and try to improve upon that and then go forward because otherwise it's toxic.
So you don't talk to your wife about the game, like on the drive home?
Well, we'll chat and I'll ask her like, "Hey, what did you see?" Because she
Yeah.
she actually will pick up on some stuff and will
Mhm.
confirm and sort of tell
She
me some
likes
stuff that she saw as well.
see what?
Okay.
I've been reading a book. Just kidding.
Hey, that guy Carlos not doing anything.
Man, why do you keep passing him the ball? He doesn't shoot. Stuff
Why
like
did you
that.
pass that ball to Carlo again?
He looks like
Yeah.
that Filipino Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Why do you keep passing to that guy?
That's a hashtag trending thing he wanted to add.
Filipino Vin Diesel. You need the voice.
I can't do that
To
voice though.
talk like this a little bit lower.
You gotta wear the white tank top, the wife beater.
Wife beater tank top, trim the mustache a little bit, lose the
Yeah,
glasses. You're right there.
he has no
Yeah,
hair.
and the cross chain.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I have pictures of when we were younger with Joe. He has full head of hair.
I think you showed
I
us that
remember.
I
at the
did.
court. Yeah.
Yeah, then genetics take over. It's okay.
Joe, you're
Thanks,
from
Grandpa.
Chicago too?
No. I was
No.
California, Fresno, Clovis, born and raised.
He did go to Chicago with me for the NFL draft.
That was fun. That was good.
Oh man.
And then we played pickup at my cousin's gym. He was a middle school teacher, so we played pickup there. And it's just a bunch of my cousins and some of his friends and our old friends. And the first thing Joe said was, like, man, everyone plays defense here? I was like, yes, a lot of these guys can't shoot or dribble, but they'll defend you like no other.
Oh, that was fun. That reminded me of playing pickup back in college with the bigger white dudes because that was rough. It was fun.
Oh yeah, that's how they play. And they play man, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
and there's
played man.
only man, no zone.
Yeah. I think
You
Filipinos are
play
the only one
man.
that runs zone.
Rarely call your fouls. Just keep going. It was good. It was rough. I
Yeah.
liked it.
Maybe we'll implement a rule, only men, no only man defense, no zone.
Surprisingly, a lot of people get thrown off, like when you play man. Like some people even get mad.
Yeah, they don't want to. Man defense is harder, and you can probably get injured a little bit more too if you don't know what you're doing.
There's a group Saturday mornings here in Upland. I played a couple times. They're all older, much older than me, and they only play man. And then same in obviously Illinois, and when I lived in Idaho, I played ball in Washington. Older guys only played man, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah. Because usually how does the team form? They match up, right? Rock, paper,
You
scissors,
match up.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
that's one.
Same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Match up, you play man.
Shirts and
That's it.
skins, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Those
There
are
you go.
fun.
That was old school.
Maybe
That
the
was
next
back in the
jersey
day.
design will be skin with like hairy chests.
Tops or bottoms.
See-through.
I'm
See-through
Skims.
jerseys.
gonna
Skims.
get
We'll get a
bottoms.
sponsorship from Skims, and it'll
Yeah.
just be
Skims.
tan colored bottoms and tops.
Got see-through barong.
There you go.
So what format do you guys like better? The dynasty or the draft?
Carlo, you want to take that one? Is he still there? I see him, but no, you're there.
You're
I s-
there.
Did you hear what I said? I said I like the draft because you get to keep your teams.
There you are.
Is it Ron reconnecting
You're
or
really
me?
a Star Wars character. You cut in and out.
That is me.
Shoot, I got disconnected. I don't know what happened. Sorry.
Whoa.
Got
All right.
disconnected. Where did we last leave off?
And Carlos said he liked his dynasty.
You,
Yeah, I like it. I
you
mean,
like the
just
dynasty, right? Because you get to keep the teams.
I mean, everything starts off as an initial. No, I think with dynasty you started it right, Ron. Ron picked the teams and you kind of go forward.
No, we picked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys
Draft
picked.
is the
You drafted in
one.
the room. We
No,
picked.
no. I thought dynasty was the last Tuesday league.
No. Thursday is dynasty and Tuesday is draft.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tuesday's draft league. So every season,
it's gonna be different.
we draft. Yeah, so you'll be on a new team, and then Thursdays technically would be a keeper league, but we only have 4 teams. So next season, I know a bunch of new players are coming in. So
yeah,
we'll do one draft again. So this first season was kind of like a test of the draft process, and then next season, I think we'll have like 8 teams, and then that'll be a keeper team. So like you can play with your buddy. You know, if like the West Covina guys want to play together, they'll just draft. I just got to figure out the captains. It'd probably be co-captains, so that's what I have to figure out. But
yeah.
yeah,
That, I think with on Thursday, if there's gonna be 8 teams, because I know there's a lot of interest, and the talent level is gonna go up for sure.
yeah. So like I think the Wan brothers supposedly. I think Mark, maybe his brother, Mark Ozun's brother. Maybe
Sure.
Donald, the West Covina guys. I know Justin and his buddies. Like some of them are in their 40s who I used to play with. I don't know if you remember that one guy I told you about. He was really good back in the days. And then
I think
we'll see.
the key to all of that will be keeping it balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's a draft. So you either draft your buddy or you draft good players. And it's
Yeah,
not
it's
me.
gonna be tough. You
It's not
can't
me
just
making the teams. So like Tuesdays, it's very important to be balanced because this season it'll just be like a group of us making the teams, but Thursday, it's your team. If you want to play with all of your buddies and, they don't happen to be the best players in the league, that's whatever you want.
do trades and all that other stuff.
Can't do any mid-season trades unless we all decide to like all have the same jerseys, like just reversible. How I did the season, it was the speed
Speed season.
season where everyone had the same uniform. It was just black or white, and you can literally make any mid-season trades if you wanted. But if you want to keep, with the cool uniforms and stuff, it would have to be like off-season stuff, trade rumors, all that good stuff, draft picks being traded, kind of like TNT, but a little bit different.
So this one's really different format. It's not like a form your team then join the league kind of format. You still have to
Right.
draft and you kind of take turns, right? So yeah, because I feel like that's the most competitive, crazier ways when you just form your team with your buddies, with your whoever you play with, and you just join the league against other crew. Then that's when it gets crazy.
Yeah, it gets a little hectic, and I mean, Ron and Dre played in that league on Friday, where it literally got physical and altercation, and people get kicked out, and that's
Yeah,
not good for anybody.
But yeah, that's right. Yeah. Did you play in that league, Joe?
One time,
One time.
yeah, we actually did pretty good. Refs got
Mm.
in the way, but whatever.
Was I on your team?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Marty, that was and I remember it was our playoff game. Gozun had like a good look.
Oh yeah,
won the-
Gozuns.
and then easily fouled, but the ref just like swallowed her whistle. But I definitely think that the dynasty and in the draft way keeps things fair, balanced, and more competitive, and probably healthier too.
Yeah, it gives you a mixture of different looks, kind of like in the same company umbrella, but different product. And it's pretty good. So what makes a league for you guys? What makes or break a league for you guys? Is it the players in the league or the refs?
What makes the league? I mean, I think it starts with the commissioner, and then sort of the structure of how the league is set up. Like I said, dynasty, draft, or whatnot. Reputation helps a little bit from previous leagues, of course. But once you play a couple games, you can tell if there's an overall sense of camaraderie in the league, or if you're all just like trying to get in a run, like it's organized pickup instead. But if it's like a really good experience, like players know each other, families know each other, they hang out, they're talking before and after games, there's a good vibe.
Mhm.
That's something that I want to be a part of versus just like, oh, let's go play.
Yeah, most definitely. So it's yeah. I guess the commissioner holds it together and creates that space for everyone, I
Starts with
suppose.
that person, correct?
Well, Carlo, are you back? You're
Yeah.
a commissioner, so you can speak on that too.
Yeah. To me, like I said, it's the commissioner. Commissioner, how dedicated is he? Like I ran what, 48 teams one time? It's a tough
Wow.
job. Like, it shows. Your work shows. Your work shows, you know what I mean? I was doing write-ups, stats, pretty much all by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But, as I started getting a family, my work fell off or my league kind of like took a backseat. So that's when I was like, it's not for me anymore. But like it was refreshing to see. Yeah, it's refreshing to see Ron's league because wow, it's everything's there, like stats, podcast, like everything's on time. Stats are up the next day. Like that's important, especially, if you're expecting that as a
Mm-hmm.
player.
Yeah, some people are really, that's what they kind of wait for.
Yeah. My league was a money league. I would allot myself 4 hours a day.
Okay, so what happened? Joe's sideways.
Oh my God. Background's gone. Well,
Same with all of ours.
Fast. It's faster. Internet's faster without the background.
Well, Carlo knows. I mean, I can only imagine 48 teams, but when I was first doing it, it was by myself too. And I wasn't even doing stats. It was a lot of work.
I had to deal with a lot of 18-year-olds too. So, like getting money from them, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
pulling teeth. Yeah,
That's
it's
why you
tough.
don't see me have it. That's why I don't have open leagues anymore.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's like hell.
It's only 30 and up, 40 and up,
Yeah.
50
yeah,
and up.
open would be wild. There's no way.
And
That
then
sounds like
this
an AAU thing. No way.
and the scheduling. And then Carlo, you would know, like you're always worrying about games like forfeits, or you would
Forfeits and
worry about
fights.
blowouts, like you hope no one gets blown out.
Yeah.
And fights. Yeah, forfeits, fights,
And
lopsided
overtime.
scores. That's everything I have to worry about. Oh yeah, overtime, because
And
then it goes into the
overtime.
next hour. Then you have to worry about paying the court
Yeah.
extra or just saying, hey. So there's a lot. Like that's why in my leagues, to be honest, I'm not even thinking about the game. I'm thinking about all this other stuff. That's
Yeah.
why I can't play. Yeah. Normally that's why I'm much better basketball player, I think, for pickup games than league. Because I don't have to think about anything.
I used to be as good as Mark goes on before I owned my own league. Before I owned my own league, I was good as Mark goes on before. Then you just don't think, you don't think about playing basketball anymore. You think about everything running smoothly.
Yeah. Especially fights. That's one thing I'm very proud of. We've been doing this on and off for what, 11 years, no fights.
Yeah, that's good. Because I mean, most of the players also like I think a big part of this is that we somehow know each other already. We see each other, and for a while.
Well, even before, like I didn't know any, like we didn't know. It wasn't a brotherhood like it is now. It was just a bunch of
Mm.
teams. But you have to be, as a commissioner, you have to be very, very, you can't be a softie. Like Carlo knows, like you have to be strict and super firm. Like I've kicked out guys before, like, hey, you can't play anymore. Here's, I'll refund you, no problem. I've changed refs. I don't even know how many times, like during the season, because you have to listen to your players. If you don't listen to your players, then your league's gonna not last very
Oh
long.
shoot, Ron, I think you just touched on it, and back to Kevin's question. That is the entire answer to the question of what you look for, well, at least what I look for into a league now.
Mm.
If the commissioner isn't, and into a certain respect, the committee too, isn't taking into consideration what the players want out of the league, then it's not going to go anywhere. And I don't want any part of that. It's hard. Because our time's too valuable now.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, at the end of the day, the players are technically it's somewhat of a. It doesn't have to be profitable for it to be a business, but it is a business, right? And technically, the players are like the customers of that business, right? So, like you definitely have to service them, or else there's no league.
I mean, anytime it seems there's a concern with other leagues that I've been in before, it's like it kind of gets put off for a little bit or handled within a couple seasons. You talk to Ron or anybody involved, is handled the next week, or there's a response right away at least.
Yeah.
And that is the way I want things done.
Yeah. Do you think it's also, like I guess some other leagues are structured to where like there's like different like multi-members like in one league compared to let's say PBLCA where there's only one like technically the one fully in charge of everything. It doesn't have to go through all these brains. Technically Soul decides for everything, right? All right. So again, um I mean, not again, but the rewards are on. You wanna
Yes.
re-announce that here, Ron?
Yes. So there'll be an award ceremony March 13th, and I already have an agenda. Everyone voted. I think there was like 40 people who voted, so I took all that information and make a presentation for the awards. I'm going to have the previous winners announce the awards. I'm going to put in a little envelope. So like offensive player of the year, Joe, if you can make it, you'll be announcing the award. Woo! So it starts at 6 to 10. All the information, there's a little flyer, I'll share it. We'll have, food, social hour, opening remarks. We'll do the award ceremony. Bing's going to be in charge of the raffles and team games. There'll be social breaks, more photos, hangout, music, food, all that stuff. Really just a party to celebrate the league and all of us.
Nice.
Yeah. So March 13th, hopefully you can make it. Just RSVP, your captain or myself.
13 or 14.
13. Friday. So
Yeah, I think
2
it's
weeks
Friday.
from Friday, this Friday.
Yeah, I'll get it switched. I'll figure something out. Even if I have to do a half shift or something, we'll work it out.
Yeah, I know a few guys can't make it, which is unfortunate, but I understand. So I was thinking maybe we'll do a Facebook Live or something. So Bing also sent out a message to all the captains about next season as far as who's in, who's not. So we're waiting to hear back from the captains, and we'll know how many players we'll need for the next league for Tuesday. Yeah.
Estimated start date, month.
Now, it'll be at least 2 months.
That's tough.
Because we still need to send out the jerseys and, there's, like I said, there's 2 leagues now on Thursdays, and I know a lot of guys can only play once a week, so we're trying to figure out who can play and who can't, and then we still have a wait list and stuff, and I know there's a bunch of new guys. Who knows, Kevin, maybe like your cousin and maybe Jay's brother, they played last night.
Yesterday.
Yeah, so maybe, who knows? Yeah. We got a bunch of guys from Sunday.
Yeah, I have another cousin. They're all from that area, so they would be down. I mean, me and Jay's brother are the only one that's kind of like more in the west side. But I mean, we're willing to do the drive, so that's at least 5 players right there. That's willing
for the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, then you have Thursday anyways. Karlo, you're back.
Yep. My thing keeps going off. I don't know what. Where were you
Is
guys?
it always like this?
Yeah. Is it always? I mean, this is the first time I ever used this app, so I don't know.
Okay.
I was just talking about the award ceremony, how the agenda. So make sure you wear a good fit because we're going to ask you, what are you wearing tonight?
Wow.
Speedo.
Is Apple gonna sing the Filipino national anthem?
Yeah, that's
my request.
I mean, maybe I'll sing it. I know.
Have you heard her sing?
Yeah, it was. I
think Karlo did. Yeah.
I think he put it on his live or something. I was like, dang.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
really good. Really good.
No way. One of us has a Filipino significant other that can sing. That never happened.
Yeah.
Like Disney. She's like a Disney voice.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I wish I could sing like that. I'd be singing every day. I'd be singing right now.
True.
You can sing us a song.
Preseason MVP, Thursday League. Karlo, go.
Preseason?
Preseason MVP, Thursday League, Joe said.
Go.
Who you got?
Who you got? put him on blast. Well, of course, you're going to be reconnecting now.
I know.
Gosh.
Sorry, my connection
frozen
dropped. I
again.
can't answer. Okay, Ron, go.
Okay, let me think. I want to say, well, I do like our chances, so I'm gonna pick. Well,
Yourself.
First pick. Who would your two teams be in the finals? I'm gonna pick
Well,
our team.
no. Answer the question. Answer the MVP question first.
Well, I
and then
gotta
I'll-
pick the teams first. I want to pick our team, and man, that's tough. Maybe your team.
Yeah, don't worry about health, because health, if someone gets hurt, that messes things up. But
Only
just
because
the
your
way
team is very active with really good with a bunch of
Carlos
guards.
back, and of course.
Red will be the preseason MVP.
Okay, all
Oh, there you
right.
go.
There you
He
go.
has to do a lot.
That's
He
a
has
good
to do
one.
a lot for our team. That's why.
Ron said, that's numbers though, but are you going to win?
I don't think the MVP will be. Yeah, I think my team. There's no clear-cut MVP. There's no Mark Ozun. I mean, Justin, if he really wanted to, but he's more of a playmaker. He just distributes a lot and does everything that we need. So I think Red would be good. Maybe Kenny. He has to do a lot for his team. I think. I feel like
Is Mark
because if
Gosen
you
playing this league?
No.
next season, he said.
Yeah, I'm his draft partner.
And then you got Joe's team, which is a bunch of guards.
What'd you say, Carlo?
I'm Mark's draft partner.
Joking.
What? I don't know what he said. God.
Which guarantees him to be on Mark's team.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
How about you, Joe?
The best player, I think, is probably Kenny right now. That guy's good.
Yeah, he's good.
That guy's a solid player. Just seeing a couple times. I think the first time we played pickup, Ron said, "Oh, you're gonna like this guy." I ran back once or twice down the court, and I was like, "Yeah, this guy's good, solid player." But boy, if his team gets to the final, yeah, he's got a shot at the MVP. Best player, man. Let's see. I've always told Justin since we've been playing 15, 20 years, whatever, that if he just had a better shot, either from the mid range or three, close to 50%, he's a 20 and 10 guy easy, and he'd be the MVP. But I'll go with Brandon. Brandon Reyes on my team. Yeah.
He does it all. Tough note. Yeah.
Knows the game, plays the game well, does everything. We're going to be all right. We'll follow his lead.
Hard nosed guy.
And he's in your team.
Yeah.
Joe.
He was my first pick. Well, him and Ivan were the first picks.
Tuesdays, I'm excited to have a new team, new teammates. We'll see how that goes and kind of do a blind draft maybe this time. And we'll have a draft party.
That's new. That would
I
be
think that
good.
would be good.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be tiered on age again, or
no age? Because the test for me was I did make every team average age 45. It was 44.5. But when you have Mark who's 50 and you have someone who's younger, who's 36, 37, but he has bad knees, he plays like he's 40. So I don't think age is gonna matter. It's really everything else. What do you think, Kev?
No, I agree. I completely agree with that. Yeah, because it's at the end of the day, it's still skill level.
Yep.
I think you can do the age if they're both let's say skillful player, like D1 players or NBA players or pro am, and then age would matter because they're all real ball players. I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're trained like
organized basketball. Yeah.
Organized basketball. Yeah. Then it would matter.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can. Hoping we can do, or I can come up with some categories that we can kind of use to kind of like 2K, maybe 5 categories to sort through the players and see what we got.
I told Joe to use K. When you create a player and there's all those categories, maybe not all those. There's a lot of categories.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
To maybe take some of that and rank each, give each player a 1 through 5 or 1 through 10 even, if you really want to get really detailed. So
it's interesting because you know how, Ron, we were talking about using ChatGPT with a lot of the stuff. So I was this other league we were doing for the Thursday last season. I wanted to do it random, so I was experimenting. Since I knew some of the players, I kind of did the kind of like a subjective description of each player. Of course, I had some objective the height and the weight, the age, but then I try to list their attributes and stuff as much as I can from my perspective. and to mix the teams in that regard. It was interesting how like it would
Wow.
kind of like
Yeah.
explain it and kind of break it down. You should
Yeah.
try it, Joe. It's really cool.
Wow. Yeah,
It's
that's
it's cool for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that, but now that if I have a few other guys like, Joe and whoever, Bing and Carlo, whoever knows all the players, we all group together and kind of like do all the tiers, kind of like what we did for Thursday. So, Kevin, for Thursday, I had Joe,
Mhm.
Carlo, Jello, Ivan, myself. We tiered all the players,
Yeah.
ranked them 1 through, what was it,
what
5 or 8?
8. Yeah.
I think 1 through 8.
1 through 8. I think it was 1 through 8. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just give a player one of those numbers, and I took the average, and then I kind of printed that out, and during our draft, we laid it
Yeah, that
out
was interesting.
by the tier, by the order.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was like Kenny, Red, they all had ones from all of us, so that was kind of cool. So we'll kind of do something like that, but this
And
time
then
it'll be blind.
yeah, except we accidentally saw some of our picks or whatnot, and we all found out that Carlo hated all of us.
Oh no, he's talking about ranking. So I accidentally had Carlo rank the players, and then
Yeah.
I sent it off to the other guys, hoping it was like thinking it was a blank sheet, but Carlo's rankings were in there, and Carlo had everyone ranked like really low.
His
I watch
expectations really
NBA,
high.
man.
It's like I gotta go practice.
Like
Yeah.
Joe will mark someone like a level 3 or 4, and then Carlo has them like at a 7.
Damn. That's
When you
far
play with
off.
Mark and Kale, that's why, it's like I got
Yeah,
spoiled.
it's true.
And
If
yeah,
Mark's
that
a
that
1,
team was a freak of nature.
So yeah, it's exciting things coming up.
Yeah, most definitely. I saw some of the Facebook like groups where you even had the logos there. It's pretty nice.
Which one?
When you were drafting it and then you had the logos, I think one of them looked like the old school
Yeah,
Washington
yeah.
Bullets,
Yeah, that's
right?
Carlo's team.
It was that theme, yeah.
Yeah, that one's
So
fun.
it was pretty dope.
Fuego. That one's
Yeah,
nice.
I'm gonna post it. You're part of that Thursday group, right, Kevin? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I'll post the jerseys tomorrow.
yeah.
Carlo's gonna be wearing this medium shorts. Wes Unseld. Those are gonna be
Yeah.
great.
So did I tell you how we picked the names?
No,
This was a great.
Basically, it was a list of NBA team names who are no longer in the NBA, like the Bullets.
it's kind of like a retro nod.
Stags,
Yeah, the
Sonics,
Chicago
Royals.
Stags, Supersonics. There's like the Rebels, the Royals.
Yeah, their jerseys were nice too. Yeah, but that's more like '90s. So
Yeah, Carlo was the only one that stuck to the theme of the jersey, which is I like that jersey.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
That thing's fire.
I actually have that jersey.
And Joe's team, Sonics. I apologize. Sonics too is the same.
Well, Ivan had a great idea when he tweaked those, added the
Yeah.
a Sonic the Hedgehog part on it. That was cool.
So we put the yellow Sonic Hedgehog in the Sonics.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So
twist.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was good.
And then my team is Stags, Chicago. So Justin and I are on the same team. So we picked the Stags, and I showed it to the team, and Rob Delasario was like, "Man, those are fire. I need to buy new shoes now." So now we're talking about like what's going to be our team shoe. Has to be like this light blue, because the light blue color is part of like the Chicago like police and the city. It's the city colors.
Yeah, it's a city flag, right?
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out like what are we gonna do if we do anything. But yeah, kind of cool.
Good, man. Excited for you guys, even though I'm not playing in that league. It's like it sounds it's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, the Tuesday league started with just with 4-2, and then it turned out well, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
cool.
that's what we expect for Thursday, because I know like Nick is taking a break. He told me he's taking a break and getting healthy for next season. Same
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Mark Gozu, and same with a bunch of guys. So hopefully all the Juan brothers, that would be cool for them to be all on the same team. I mean that's a really good team. So if we had 8
man.
teams and we had a lot of really good players, that's possible.
Yeah.
Because I know they have always been wanting to play together, and I don't blame them. Why not play with your family? That would be totally cool.
Yeah, you know what? If you have no age restriction, like, cause Pat has a whole crew of he has his own pickup game, right? So like he has a lot of players that would probably want to want to play in that league too.
Patrick won?
Yeah, yeah. He runs like a continuous, like regular pickup games in Cameron in West Covina, Monday and
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
didn't know
mean,
that.
we lowered the age to 34. I mean, and then, so I know also one of Justin's buddies who I saw Sunday, one of the Sundays, because his son plays, or maybe his daughter. I think it's his daughter that plays basketball. He's like 6'4" or no, 6'3", 6'3", no shoes. So with shoes, he's 6'4", and he
Oh,
was
I thought you.
asking me. He was
Yeah.
asking me about the Thursday league too. I was like, he's like, am I too tall? Because he knows I run 6'2" and under. I said,
Not
well,
for
you're
my team.
6'3". And then one of the other guys who another Justin's buddy, he's 6'3" and he's trying to get back into it. So I had lunch with Justin and his family, and then Alvin, who hurt his knee, and then their buddy is this guy Jonathan. I think you played with him, Joe. He's 6'3". He's trying to get back into it.
Not
He
his
played in
brother-in-law.
no.
Okay.
His brother-in-law's 6'8".
Really?
No, yeah, he's 6'8". So, anyways, the league's gonna get maybe younger, 34 and up, and then also taller, and then probably more skillful. So the games are gonna be really, really competitive. Plus, it's a dynasty, so it's like you're keeping your team. That's gonna be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So
Looking
who
forward
knows?
to it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the TFQ podcast. Please
Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
go Lakers.
We lost
Play some
Kevin.
defense. Play some defense, Lakers. Jesus.
Shit, we lost Kevin.
We lost him.
All right, guys.
All right. Thank you.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, hey,
See y'all tomorrow. Ron, I'll hit
Karlo.
you it.
You
Yeah.
can't. We're gonna try to meet earlier again, but
Okay. Oh, yeah.
you can't. I don't.
Yeah.
You
We
have
have.
wrestling, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin. They did
Kevin.
it already.
All right. Yeah, my thing just reconnected for some reason.
That's weird. Like, I need to like.
Yeah, it says
Sus.
it says my microphone disconnected, and it wanted me to restart the studio. I was like, crap. I'll send you what happened. I screenshotted it.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for
All right.
watching.
All right.